Welcome to Mainland Cycle Center. Today we're going to look at a 2012 Kawasaki Teryx4. This is the new 4-seat Teryx from Kawasaki. Do a little walk around on it. Quite a few things that are new on this Teryx. This is not just a standard 2-seat Teryx stretched with 2 more seats. Kawasaki really thought about this design and made quite a few changes, and I'm real pleased with everything that they did, and we're going to talk a little bit about those. New tires, has the Bighorn Maxxis tires, 26 inches tall. One of the first things I want to show you is when we look at this from the front, if you can see, those rear seats are set inside of the front seats a little bit, and that gives a better view for those rear seat passengers. So they really thought about the experience for those rear seat passengers. They're also set up a little bit taller to see around those front seat passengers. So it's one of the things that Kawasaki really thought about on these. 4 bucket seats with 4 shoulder harnesses on them. All 4 seats. They also have these little shock absorbers on the seat belts. New instrumentation, new dash. The instrumentation is not so different, but they canted the gauge towards the driver a little bit. Still has the glove box right over there. Instead of having a foot operated parking brake, the parking brake is now here. The shifter is very similar. Did add this grab handle for the passenger. It's also got a grab handle right up there. They also added, there's some little foot pads on that side for the passenger, as well as a foot pad here for the driver. There's also some cubby holes here. This is your headlight switch, off, low beam and high beam. There's your ignition switch, and then this is selectable 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive, and then you can also lock the differential right here. So a different style differential lock from what we previously had. There's also cup holders right there and a little cubby hole right there, and then you also have a 12-volt power outlet right there, the dash. And then there's also drink holders back here for the passengers, as well as a little cubby hole there, another cubby hole there, and then a 12-volt power outlet there for the rear seat passengers. These also have the doors are standard on them, open very easily, just like that. Shut just like that. Right. Okay. Let's see. Another thing that's new on these, still has the opening hood, but Kawasaki has moved the air intake. Instead of the air intake being there between the seats, like it is on the standard 2-seat Teryx, the air intake is now right up here, which takes a lot of the noise out of the cabin. So it's much quieter experience when you drive these now. There's your radiator, your coolant reservoir, your master cylinders right there. They did add stainless steel braided brake lines on the front. Has rack and pinion steering. Okay. The battery has also been moved up front, and the battery is right here. It's new. Doors on this side. Your fuel fill is right here. Your fuel fill is right here. If you can see the foot pads there and there for the passenger. Glove box there. These also have a new torque converter, or they added a centrifugal clutch to the torque converter, so it keeps that belt tensioned even at idle, and then when you give the throttle, the centrifugal clutch is going to engage, which is going to make the throttle responses better. There's not as much lag time from the time you hit the throttle, so just better throttle response there. High back seats, so there's no reason for headrests on these. They have the high back seats on them. The bed is capable of carrying 250 pounds to hold a large cooler. Whatever else you want to put in it. It's tail lights with brake lights. Still fully independent suspension, front and rear, with the 2-inch receiver on it. These also use our multi-disc wet rear brake in the back, which means that instead of having a disc brake either here or here, the brake is actually right in there, right there, and it's built into this rear end assembly, and it's what we call a multi-disc wet rear brake. So the brake actually rides in an oil bath, and there's what we found. We've been using this wet brake on our Teryx's and our brute forces and our prairies for a number of years now, almost a decade. And I can tell you, we've yet to replace a set of rear brakes. They just, because they stay so clean, there's just not a lot of wear to them, and chances are you'll never replace the rear brakes on one of these. Aluminum bodied shocks with remote reservoirs on the back. It looks like they're adjustable for compression and rebound dampening, as well as spring tension. There. These do have hydraulic disc brakes in the front. These are a 750cc V-twin. They're water cooled, they're fuel injected, so you just turn the key and crank them up. Starts real good. Lots of power with the V-twin. Nothing on the market with a single cylinder motor really is going to compete power wise with this V-twin. Lots and lots of torque and power. These does appear that these are governed at about 50 miles an hour. The standard two-seat Teryx, I've had them up to a little over 50, but I drove this one down the street a while ago, and 50 miles an hour was all there was. So, good acceleration, lots of torque. 50 miles an hour is probably fast enough for anyone. So, but there you have it. That's the 2012 Teryx4. If you're local, you want to come by and take a ride on one of these, come on by. We have a little test track here on site. We'd be happy to let you ride this thing. Bring your friends and put 4 people in it. Well, there you have it, the 2012 Teryx4 in the Sunbeam Red. We are Mainland Cycle Center. We're located about 30 minutes south of downtown Houston, just off of I-45 in LaMarque, Texas. Our website is mainlandcyclecenter.com. Our phone number is 409-948-4969. Come by and see us, give us a call, shoot us an email. We have great no-hassle pricing here at Mainland Cycle Center, and we'd love to help you. We want to earn your business. Thanks for watching. Let us know how we can help.